Hi, girlies. Welcome to Girl Please Podcast. It's Alina here.
And it's Amanda.
My life feels like that, like Elmo GIF that's like up
On
in
fire?
flames. I can't focus. I can't do anything. I'm having a day. Every time we say we need a drink, like I feel like I need one today.
I feel that daily.
Yes. It's Amanda here and Alina here. How you doing, Sisiana?
It's a Junior Friday. Can't complain.
A Junior Friday, Friday Eve. Love that for us. We're recording on a Thursday. Hopefully this will drop on Friday if all goes to plan with my editing this evening. But who knows what's going to
Depends
happen.
if we're drinking after.
Yeah, it depends. What day you guys will get this depends on our plans.
Worth the wait.
Yes. I just feel like, I don't know, my eye started to, what happened? What are you doing?
I meant to silence my phone, but I accidentally
Silence it now. Everybody silence your phones. Oh my God, I'm on 5%. Are we going to talk about this? What happened?
Listen, I didn't charge my phone overnight.
Wow.
And that's why I died.
So her phone died while we were on the phone, but it was my karma coming to get me because how many times have my phone died while we're on the phone?
And sometimes I'm like, I wish she would have just hung up on me, but I know her phone died.
Yeah. You wish I would have hung up?
Yeah, because I'd be like, oh.
Go. You're
Bye.
like, yeah, because you're like, don't call back. I think that happens sometimes where like you decide you're like, no, we'll just text and be like, sorry, phone died, and then, whatever. But a lot of times I do try to make it up to you.
Well, you know when my phone dies because I'll message you on Instagram like, phone died.
Yeah. So what are you using? Like a computer?
I get on the computer, yeah.
It's so funny. I've thought that too. Like or sometimes I'll FaceTime from the computer because I'm like, oh my gosh, and it's always at the worst pivotal moment in the convo.
I know you were like in deep conversation about a story and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. And then I'm like, fuck, I don't want to recount this. And the funny thing is, it happened back-to-back days with you and Athena, my cousin, who's also my bestie. So it's like my two sisters who I've been doing it to for years. Literally, karma came back for me because you both did it to me back-to-back. It was like the universe was like, now you're going to see what it feels like.
And that's rare for me, honestly.
Yeah, I know.
Actually,
I should have checked on your mentals because I know. Like I'm definitely the type B in the sense of like the phone's always dying, the running late, the chaotic, but like whatever. I don't know. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like I think you are very much like punctual or like early.
Girl,
your phone is.
I can't leave
it's
the
always
house
charged
unless it's at least above 80.
Oh my God.
I kid you not. Like I will tell Nick, like we can't leave yet. My phone is only on 50.
Maybe I have a phone problem then because it's like I'm on 80 when I wake up. Like by the time I take it off the charger, I brush my teeth and stuff, it's already on 80.
Oh, no.
Yeah, like my phone is dying. Maybe it's not a me problem. Maybe it's an iPhone problem. Maybe
You know what I've noticed too?
Yeah.
Is you see how you're like idled and you keep that on?
Why?
That's a setting.
Oh my God.
I was like, oh, she just always wants to be aware of what's going on. But you can turn that off. And then I'm like, that's why her battery probably gets drained.
Oh my God. And you never told me this?
Well, I thought you chose to want to have it
So
like
what
that.
she's talking about is like my phone is idled right now, but you could still kind of, it's dulled, but you see the screen, you see the time, you see all the, I didn't know.
That you chose that.
No, why would I choose such a route? My phone is always dying.
Yeah, you got to turn that off.
Oh my God. The only time I like it is when I'm in Pilates and I look from afar and I could still see the time. So I know how much time is left in class. Yeah. That's when it comes in clutch. I had no idea. I'm like, why is my phone always like this?
Girl, when my phone's on 50%, I put it on low battery mode.
Oh my God. No, that's incredible. Oh my God. Wow. I learned something new today. And audience, I hope that you did too. All of our girl pleasers. I'm just kidding.
I had it for like a day and I was like, this is driving me crazy. I have this.
Really? Oh my God. And you just observe and you're like, well, that's why she doesn't
I was
have
like,
a
that's
battery.
a choice.
And you're just judging in silence.
Well, you have portable battery packs.
You're judging in fucking silence. And she don't even try to help a friend. Phone a friend, sis.
Like even if you like.
I don't know. I thought that's how it was. Yeah, this is it. Like, yeah.
Yeah, it's always on, yeah.
Wow. Well, now you see.
See the difference? Mine's
now
gone.
you know that it's not my fault. I don't understand why it's always
the 80.
When I left on my way to come here, and I live like walking distance basically from the studio, like I was in the 20%, and now I'm on 5. No. So don't you see that that's weird? Like, don't you see that? How did it drain all that? It's on 5, you know? Well, now we know. Speaking of phones,
Yes.
I hope I hope you don't mind that I'm sharing. But I was scrolling and I saw your TikTok and I was just laughing so hard.
Which one is?
Amanda.
Which one?
My sis is always, she's going to bat for the people on TikTok. And I was dying because, like, you brought your road rage conversation to the internet and you're like, listen, TikTok audience, like, I need to talk about people making a left turn, like, move up. So when I'm behind you, I could turn too. And you're like going in and I'm like, yeah, girl. And I'm about to, like, I go to the comments to, like, hype you up and be like, yes, sis, like, you tell him, like, we're from New York. All the comments are about, I don't know.
It took me a second to understand what they were talking about.
I don't know what algorithm, where this video got sent out into whose FYP, but it's all men looking at your titties.
And I had on, like, a gym outfit.
No, but you had, it was a tight tank top.
Yes.
And, like, and they were there for sure, but, like, the comments were like, what? Did you say something?
You were talking?
You were talking? And I was like, oh. I was like, oh.
See, those
this
comments
got sent to the wrong crowd.
I ignored, right? And then I get a comment from some person that's like, a lot of people don't inch up because that's how a lot of accidents are caused.
Oh, my
and blah, blah.
God.
And I'm like, new fear unlocked, but I'm probably still going to do it.
Well, not to trigger you, but I got into my first car accident with my cousin Athena because of that very scenario. But I wasn't in the wrong. I was the first car in line. I was making a left and it was green and I'm waiting for the cars to go by. And then it's turning yellow and I'm like, I got to make this fucking turn. And then it turns red, so I have to turn. Some guy, I didn't move. I didn't move, though, because I saw him from a mile away. It's yellow. He's trying to make the red light. He's driving straight, speeding, and he's not even going straight. Like, he veers off and is like, comes into me. He's coming straight at Athena and I. All we're doing is waiting for our turn to make the left. So we're just watching a car come at us head on. And I can't do anything. So we were not in motion whatsoever. We're just sitting in the intersection waiting to make our left turn. And this guy speeds through and comes right into us. I wasn't even in motion.
Well, I pay attention for stuff like that. Like, I'm looking at the other cars.
Yeah, but you can't do anything.
What do you mean? I'm not going to turn if the car's still going.
Right, I didn't turn.
I know. What I'm saying is I understand how that comes but I most pay attention to that.
Yeah.
You know, and when the person in front of me goes, I like inch behind them, so they're gonna get hit first.
Yeah. So you're talking about if you're second in line. Yeah. I was first in line, so I didn't have a choice. My only option was stay still, which is what I chose.
Yeah, I would have done the same.
Or try to turn, and then my cousin would have taken the brunt of the hit if I tried to make it. And if I turned left quickly, the passenger side would have been exposed to the car coming. So then I had to make a conscious decision to just stay put because if I tried to turn, she would have been hit. So I was like,
that makes sense.
Nope,
of course you stay. I'd rather other cars just wait
hit me.
To see it.
And the people, there was a man, shout out to this man, pulled over right away. That's ridiculous. He ran through this red. He waited until the cops arrived to give a statement. He sat there and he was like, listen, like they did nothing wrong. They weren't even moving. They were stopped. They were waiting. And this guy fled through a red light to try to make it and smashed into them. And it was so amazing that he stayed. Like, if you have an opportunity to be a good Samaritan, I always say that, like, one day I'll pay it forward. Like, if I witness something like that, I will stop and vouch for somebody else.
You know how many times I tell myself I need to put a camera in my car? I have one in my cart. I just never check out.
Me too, girl. I say this all the time. We need to get dash cams because, like, even in my parking garage, in my apartment complex, like, people are scuffing me, hitting me. I don't trust anybody. Like, you don't know what's happening in traffic. Like, we really need it.
I trust no one, and I have road rage.
Yeah.
I have road rage. I will admit it. Me and my horn are like this.
I love using the horn, and then my mom is always like, "What's the matter with you? You don't know if someone has a gun. You don't know how map." Have you seen that show? Actually, it's called Beef. Did you ever watch?
No, I know of it though.
Okay, so it's on Netflix, and season 2 just dropped. But season 1, so every season there's a new beef, quote unquote. But season 1 is this big beef that started just from a simple road rage incident, and like they wouldn't let it go. Like they were so mad. Like one person followed her home, and then
Excessive.
it was such a good show. No, you should watch it. But now season 2, there's a whole new cast and a whole new beef, and it's so funny.
So
and
it's like
good.
White Lotus.
But you should. Oh, I don't know. I think White Lotus is a little bit.
It's a new cast every season.
Oh, in that structure.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually didn't. Girl, I'm so stupid. Well, not that I'm stupid.
You're never
but
stupid.
I am. But I have not ever watched White Lotus, so I didn't know that was.
Yeah, there's some.
So it's like a hotel. They're coming in and out.
Yeah, like new people, new locations. Yep.
Okay.
New death. Someone new dies.
Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I didn't know that, but I highly recommend you watch Beef. It's so good.
On the list. But I don't recommend people to be like me. Have patience. Yes. I don't have them.
Yeah.
And I hate driving with people like poor Nico. I'm like, you could have made that light.
Yeah.
Why didn't you make it?
Yeah.
I need to chill. I need to chill.
Yeah. That's okay. It's the New York in you. You can, it's a piece of you.
And then, like, I beep at people like it's my job. If someone beeps at me, I see red.
I know. You know what sends
mad.
me to another dimension? It's like you're sitting there and the light turns green and they've already honked.
I count in my head.
Oh, you want to wait? You want to see what slow is? I'll give you slow.
I'll stay right there.
Like, I'm going to stay there till it turns red again.
I'm one of those. I'll beep quick, but it depends. Like, I'll count to 5.
I'll beep if they're in front of me, but they're actually not moving. And I'll do a nice light tap, like, hey, look up from your phone. But if I get beeped at and the light just turned, I swear to God.
Like, the same way.
My foot is lifting off the pedal, bro.
Like, we ain't going nowhere.
We are taking our time. We're going to reroute. Go around me. Anyways, life.
Driving is not for the weak.
Driving is not for the weak, especially with us. Yeah, like let's get dash cams. Let's add that to the list.
It's in my cart. It's just hasn't checked out.
Maybe
I'm like,
we can put it down as a girl, please business expense. One, because the car is carrying precious cargo.
Literally, and I keep my sign in there.
Yeah, and 2, because we have equipment in our car sometimes, and we park it at work. So there you go. There you go.
Tax people, let us know.
Get your cameras, everybody. Okay, let's talk about the Met Gala. I know.
I don't ever watch it.
I know. Yeah, I know you didn't watch the carpet, but that's okay because this is one that you don't have to watch.
Keeps me posted.
There's nothing to watch. Like, it's just the red carpet. It's not like an award show. You don't actually see what goes on inside the Met. None of us.
No,
but you just
watch.
The carpet.
Yeah, you can watch.
You just watch people walking in.
Yeah.
But I'm just telling you, there's nothing to watch. And the funny thing is with the Met, they don't like allow phones. Like, you can't take pictures of things going on. We usually are in the dark about like performances and all of that. But the last like 2 years, people have videoed and posted them online. So like, I'm grateful for that because last year we got to see Ariana was a performer and we watched her performance via someone's phone who was breaking a rule. And I guess there were more rule breakers this year unless they were allowed. But Stevie Nicks and Sabrina Carpenter performed and we got to see it. Did you see the clips?
Yep. Cute.
Landslide.
Great song.
Oh my God. I was like, this is so good. I'm so happy for Sabrina.
Star in the making. Already a star.
Yes. Let's talk about looks at the Met. Do you want to start with like your best? Well, let's talk about the theme was like fashion, art is fashion. And there was like a whole bodies theme. So it could be like literal art is fashion. So like some people had like brushstrokes and
artist,
all of that. And then like body and like sculpture. So like that was also like a part of it.
Of art, I feel like.
Yeah. There's like a whole breakdown that I don't feel like getting into, but we know the vibes.
Yeah, and I feel like Instagram did a good side by side. Like this was the look and this is what was inspired.
This is the inspo. Yeah. Period.
My favorite looks were a lot of AI generated ones. I'm literally hyping her up. I said, girl, I have a new favorite look. Like, Kendall Jenner looked amazing. She was my top. And then I said, but then I saw one on Instagram.
Yeah.
It was Christina Aguilera. And you're like, bitch, that's AI. And I said, oh, my heart.
No, because actually, Amanda, like I firmly knew that Kendall was going to be your best dress.
She was my favorite.
And we were going to talk about it. And then you're just like, we're setting up to record. And you're like, I have a new one. And I'm sitting here. I'm trying to guess. So that's why I went through on my phone. I started scrolling past every single person going, who's Amanda going to pick? And I'm like analyzing and I'm this and I'm that. And then like I'm throwing out guesses. And we were doing this for a while. That's why I was sitting down.
You're like, I saw everyone. So
I was like, I know you and you. That's you. There's no one. I named at least 5 extra people. And then she goes, Christina Aguilera. I said, bitch. That's an AI look.
Oh, she looks so good.
They do this every year now.
It's kind of annoying.
They put out AI Met Gala looks on Instagram from of celebrities, not of I know
I did it. I did
there was a trend that you could do it yourself, but they're putting out celebrity looks of AI content of them at the Met Gala, and they look better than the people at the Met.
Yes.
And I'm like, you're ruining it because these looks are eating down.
Look up Christina Aguilera, guys. AI, amazing.
But that doesn't mean that that's the look that everyone's. So there could be a million Christina Aguilera AI Met Galas.
You'll know which one.
How do you? She's Delulu.
It's beautiful.
I'm screaming.
I was like, body tea. Everything was just
no.
tea.
I knew that I should have thought about this further with you when you messaged me and said, "How'd she go to the Met Gala?" And it was some girl who has 2,000 followers, and I was like, "She didn't, sis. She didn't go." But that's really cute. And she, sometimes she's susceptible to the Facebook headlines as well.
Girl, I'm susceptible to thinking I'm going to be thinking people are doing shit they shouldn't be doing. It's all AI. AI is kind of scary. It's so scary.
It's scary. And it's funny too, because whenever you send me something and I hate it that I do this, but sometimes I'm like, let me check myself first. Let me fact check what you just sent me because I don't trust
my Facebook is all lies.
Her Facebook
all
anymore.
Lies.
But sometimes then I feel bad because I'm like, there is no way that that's true. And then it is. You know what I did that for? Kat Stickler and John Mayer.
Oh, how they were out together?
They were together and all that. But it made no sense because she had just been posting really launching this boyfriend that she was newfound love with. I'm talking video montages with this man. All of a sudden, a week later, she's out with John Mayer. And I was like, no, that's a Facebook headline. And it wasn't.
I never, maybe because I just don't like men that been ran through. But John Mayer, I
ran through.
John, who hasn't dated John Mayer?
You know what? They use that word for women. Use it for men. Yes. I love it. Go ahead.
You know how he is the version of I'm just who literally has not dated John Mayer? Who hasn't? And that's why I believe the Kat Stickler thing because I was like, oh, it's just John Mayer being John Mayer.
And people don't have good things to say. Might I point you to the song "Dear John" by Taylor Swift?
Yeah, exactly.
Have you heard what she says in that song?
Girl.
He took advantage of a young girl.
Yeah,
she was 19.
Aging too was just
Yeah. No, the funniest thing was John Mayer gets older and older and then the girls stay the same age and it's so crazy.
He must be friends with
Leo DiCaprio.
Leo, yep.
Look at us being besties. Oh my God.
I don't remember. Someone was roasting him. I want to say it was what's her name?
Nikki Glaser.
Yeah. And
see, look at us teaming.
She was so funny talking about his dating.
She also did an award show where she was like, I don't want to harp on, I want a different approach to how I talk about him in a skit because it's overplayed. The age
she
thing.
said she Googled him. There was nothing else she could find.
She goes, I couldn't find anything else. And he's in the audience because it was an award show.
That's what it is,
And she was like, and I'm looking, I'm like, how do I not make it about this? And really, Leo, there's nothing online. The only thing I could find was a Teen Beat article, when he was 14 years old.
Yes.
Is your favorite food still pasta
yeah.
and more pasta? And it was so funny. And he loved the joke that he sent her 3 baskets of pasta after the award show.
Love that.
And then she was continuing the bit because she was on a late night show. I forget if she was on Fallon or something like that. And she was like, yeah. And I saw the baskets and I was like, is Leo trying to smash? And then she goes, but then I realized that for the girls that he would never send pasta. It'd probably be Go-Gurt and
I didn't expect that.
And whatever else she said, some kid Capri Sun,
funny.
She's so that wouldn't be his target audience.
She's hysterical. I love her.
She's coming to Florida and we must see her. I think it's September.
Is that what it is?
I'll get us tickets.
We should go. I love her so much.
Me too.
She's so funny.
And she was just on Alex Earl's Hot Mess.
Yes.
They were so cute. I loved that episode. Their energy. They were precious. Ugh. And I just got Real Actives by Alex Earl. Supporting
How
our
is
queen. It? Love, love, love. I absolutely love it. But I didn't get any products with actives in it. My skin is not acne prone. Not that it's targeted for everyone, but there are some also products with actives or sensitive to people who get breakouts. particularly my issue with my face is that I have dry skin. So I got her moisturizer, which is like a barrier cream and it restores the skin barrier. And I do a lot of sun tanning and all that. You know, I love to lay out by the pool. It's my favorite activity in life. So love that. That's what I got.
All I do is wash my face, so yeah.
It's okay, sis. You look gorgeous. I do like a 10-step routine.
Yeah, you're perfect for this.
It's like my therapy before I go to bed, doing my skincare. I have become like crazy.
That's okay.
I
Take care of
do
yourself.
like this crazy skincare routine, but then it's like I put on my sound machine. I do lavender essential oil drops on my
So cute.
wrist. Then I put the little bit of lavender on my son, aka my dog Cash, just so he can like get the little like essential oil smell and get a nice restful sleep too.
I love this for you.
I just like I've never been happier. You're a fucking bitch.
For people not listening, go watch.
Yeah, go watch. You should be watching us on YouTube. YouTube.com/@girlplease_podcast.
So cute.
Yeah.
She gives her dog lavender.
She has
Lavender.
gotten better. I'll take that one because you used to do like when I would go off on my Swiftie tangents, you used to make some remarks and faces like, and it's gotten
I've
better.
learned to just accept it.
I know. You have no choice.
Yeah.
You don't have one.
We're a T Swift, Alex Rhode. We're kind of
I know. We have so many things.
Ariana.
Look, at least we show love to the girlies. I'll tell you. Okay, so we have to get back on track with the Met Gala.
Yes.
So now that we're talking real looks, who's your
Should we do best dress?
Yeah.
Kendall Jenner. I loved her look. I thought it was absolutely beautiful. I loved it even before I saw the
wings.
Yep. And then I saw the wings and I was like, wow.
It got even better.
Oh, so
yes.
better.
I saw, so Kendall's definitely my best dress. She looked exact, and like they did such a great depiction of her inspo, like of the sculpture.
Mm-hmm.
And it just fit her so well. I loved the bodice underneath. When she went to the after party, she wore that like part of the body out with like a little satin skirt. I was obsessed with the whole thing. She looked, and also every piece of it, like the way they did her hair matched perfectly. Her glam matched perfectly. And then she tops it by like, when she gets inside, she had these big elaborate wings. I was like, that's unbelievable. So props. But I have to say, the entire Kardashian Jenner fam was like my best dress. Like Kendall's outfit, the undressed, the story of like the body and like the dress coming off her was incredible. Kim, I loved her look. She looked amazing. And she didn't use it wasn't a fashion designer this time. He's an actual sculptor that made her body outfit and the bodice piece. And then she had a designer do the skirt piece and they hand painted on it. And then Chris looked incredible.
Yep.
Oh my God, honey, that family was.
I feel like the
killing it.
Kardashians always.
They do, but like they're
Like
not.
they have good style, in my
really
opinion.
all across the board this Met, I would say. Because sometimes Kim is a miss for me. Like sometimes she goes too far Kanye for me. Like she did the look with like her whole face covered in like a stocking. I didn't like that.
Reminds me of freaking Katy Perry.
I didn't like her Marilyn Monroe look.
I didn't mind that one.
The hair for me was a miss, which she's traumatized by. She hated. She talks about it all the
See,
time.
I thought her look,
fine.
out of all of them, like she was my least favorite out of all the Kardashians.
Yeah. This year because she's usually more elaborate and her dress was more simple.
Yeah,
but I
didn't
still
like
liked
the color
it.
either.
I liked her. I think her glam was amazing. Her hair, and they bleached her hair. And her makeup, they wanted it to be more muted, kind of like a mannequin, and I think that was spot on. I wasn't a fan as much of Kylie's glam as it related to her outfit. Like the bleach brows and like the curly, like
the little, I thought
hair.
That was cute.
It's cute and artistic. I saw her trying on the dress and like doing fittings with her hair more pulled back. And I think it like just looked better with that outfit.
Yeah, her look was okay too. It like wasn't a favorite for me, but it was done nice for her. Yeah.
I have others on my list.
I'll tell you ones I didn't like.
Go ahead.
Katy Perry.
Like, are we fencing? Hello?
She knew to go into hiding after everything going on with her.
She had the audacity to make that shit a window, and she would open and close it.
She had the audacity to go.
I was like, sis. So I heard somebody say, does she think she's still going to the moon? Is this her space outfit? I was dying.
That is hysterical.
Oh my God. I wasn't a fan.
I liked Beyonce's look. I could have done without the headpiece, but I liked the bodysuit that she had on.
Yeah.
Skeleton look. And then I liked also the feathery coat that went with it.
So I liked the concept of Beyonce taking the body part more literal of like a skeletal like look. I think it was like the gems and the coat and everything. I agree on the headpiece. Were gorgeous. Like you could tell like the quality and the actual outfit was nice. I just think it was ill-fitting when you saw like because I watched the carpet, like she would move and that like sheer in between the skeleton, the way it moved, it was like gathering. It wasn't like you're dressing fucking Beyonce. Like get it right, get it tight. Like fit that shit to her like a glove. I just think it almost like sat on top of her instead of embracing her body. And I didn't like that. Like I felt like they could have, and God forgive me because like it's Beyonce, but I just think they should have done her better justice because the concept was stunning and the execution for her body could have been better. Like I think they needed to taper it more and tighten it to her better. Like if you watched how she moved, it was like this heavy baggy thing on her.
It looked heavy.
Yeah. So I was like, come on.
I thought the whole family looked pretty nice. Blue Ivy looked good.
Blue Ivy? 8. She was my favorite in the fam.
Yeah.
Like,
she was definitely the best dressed in the fam.
Did you see her video with the sunglasses?
No.
Oh. It was like it's a must watch. Everyone on the carpet, I don't know, it's like her whole glam, like not glam team, but like whole team of like probably assistants and people that are like with the Carter family. They're all like, take your glasses off, glasses, and they're motioning her and she's just ignoring them.
Is she?
So then her mom's like looking over her like, Blue, take your glasses off. She wouldn't take them off. Then her dad, who was like letting the girls take like a mom and daughter photo, like whatever, he's like he's motioning at her, like, take the glasses off. Like, ignores them.
I feel like the look I saw was without glasses, though.
She did it at the top of the carpet. Like,
oh, got
it.
But
for all, like, the big photos at the bottom, like, it was so funny. If you watch it, it was diva. It was so tea. Like, and she looked so good with the glasses. Like, why you gotta stop her from being great? Like, let her be.
So funny.
That was funny. I had a couple more that I loved. I think Chase Infinity and Emma Chamberlain did a great job of doing like the art on the body, kind of like the strokes of paint look. I thought those were beautiful. And I did have some, let me see who else I put in here.
Guys' looks are hard for me, but I liked Tyreek Withers. I thought his was tasteful. It was like not too much and still graceful in a way. Like I was like, oh, it's cute.
And different from a suit.
Yes, different from a suit, but not like some people. I was like, okay, that's a lot.
Yeah. See, you're gonna disagree with me, but I loved Hudson Williams, I love Heated Rivalry. So I will always, and I'm so happy that both he and Connor Story were invited.
But he did look better than I thought Connor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I didn't really care for Connor's look as much. Like I thought his art look was a lot better.
Yep.
But it was a lot. I thought I was like he was part of like a rock band.
No. Yeah, it would have looked like nicer without the makeup, maybe.
The makeup was my favorite part.
Oh, so that's what was giving rocker then, not the outfit.
Well, the makeup.
Yeah,
the makeup.
So you did like that it was rocker. I thought you were saying that's a negative.
No. Out of all the things, I didn't really care for the outfit, but I was like, at least they made him look punk rock and put some makeup. But I didn't. Yeah, he looked better than Connor.
I liked it. I thought it was cool because you don't get to see the guys do it, and I think I liked how he did it. But I also liked like Damson Idris and Joe Burrow, which were more basic like men's looks but elevated. Those were also on my best dress. For the men, I had a couple misses.
For men?
For women.
Oh, I had a lot.
Yeah, but a couple I need to point out. Okay, but you go first.
I didn't really care for Rihanna's look. I didn't like it at all. Who else did I not like?
I just felt like Who didn't you like? You
I had
didn't like
so
Katy
many.
Perry.
Oh yeah, Katy Perry I talked about.
You know who I thought was a miss? Like, not that she looked horrible, but it wasn't for this night. Look up Margot Robbie at the Met.
Oh, I thought
She
she would have a good look.
had a normal dress that you wear to anything. So it didn't make sense for this. And I'm just really surprised because the insane outfits that she was wearing for her Wuthering Heights
Oh yes,
press
I remember
tour.
this outfit. Yeah.
She was wearing the most
It's
incredible.
not that bad to me.
It's not. That's not what I'm saying. It's not a Met outfit.
It looks like they threw a rug on her.
Wore what?
It looks like they threw a rug on her.
No, like it's just a plain
Yeah.
dress. I guess the back. Like she was just walking around, and it was just this plain. Yeah, they like
a damn
stapled it
curtain
in the
on her.
back.
Yeah.
Like she had the most incredible looks for the Wuthering Heights press tour and for the Barbie movie and all these different things. And her stylist was like eating for Wuthering Heights. So I'm like, how on earth did she wear that to the Met when she was just so incredible? And you know who did the same thing? Emily Blunt. She was just dressing to the nines for her Devil Wears Prada 2 premiere, which is all about fashion. And then she comes in like pants and a frou-frou top to
Stop it.
the Met Gala.
I didn't care
was
for
like-
Olivia Wilde's. I don't know what that.
Look up.
I know.
Let me
I know
see what
it's
you're
probably
looking
related to
at.
some kind of art thing.
Let me see what you're looking at. Oh, yeah, the basket ass.
Yeah, I'm like, what is that?
I
on
don't
the booty?
know. I was like, is she looking at AI? What's she looking at?
Oh no, I'm on like
yeah,
a
no,
reputable.
I'm just joking.
I don't like Odessa. Whatever her name is.
Oh, yeah. I
don't like that
know.
look.
And it didn't look good on the carpet either. She had one boob falling out.
Yeah,
from
they should
below.
have supported a little better.
So I was like, what you doing? Like,
Oh,
let the
Cardi
girls-
B.
I know.
I
I
didn't like
want to
it.
know what it was supposed to be.
Oh, it's. I'll show you. I saw it.
okay.
Yeah, it's
Because
like
I'm like, are those titties or
No,
is it
I'll show you.
intestines? Like, what's happening? Or tumors or something?
I saw it and I was like, eh. Oh, there it is. That's
Let
what
me
it's supposed
see.
to be like.
Oh, that's not what I expected. Okay. Well, y'all can look that up yourselves and let me know what you think. Yeah, I don't know. Like her body looked good in the mesh part, but then the little things, I don't know how I felt about it. But it was different. Like I don't think I hated it as much as people hated it, but like it was weird.
It was out of all the inspo to pick from that person. I was just like,
she's so funny. Like, of course she picked that though.
of course.
What did you think? You know who looked amazing? Tate McRae. Oh my
Yes.
God.
Yep.
Golden Goddess.
Sabrina, I liked her look.
Sabrina Breens.
She looked good. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people looked more fine to me than they did,
Yeah.
not.
Did you see what Emily Blunt wore? I'll show you.
Show me.
And she was in Devil Wears Prada, obviously, and like her press looks were incredible. And it's like, why on earth did you go business casual to like business attire to the Met Gala? This is the most exciting thing to dress for.
Oh.
Yeah. What do you think? I mean, am I wrong?
No, it's nothing special.
Right? Like this
It's like
is
an
not
elevated.
for the Met.
It's like an elevated suit,
like business
the
outfit.
guys would do.
Yeah.
I want to say Doja Cat looked sane once in her life. She looked decent.
Ugh, I don't want to talk about that satanic woman.
Well, I think she found Jesus.
So
'Cause she looked like she
bizarre.
did.
No, you know what they said on the carpet about her? She said they were saying that like it's almost expected that she's gonna do something crazy, that it was more shocking they felt for her to do it this way, so that's the shock factor, that she looked normal. And that's true. I think we were all shocked. She came as a condom.
I thought. Bitch. That one I would have
That
expected to
latex
be
was
AI.
crazy. Yes. I was like, ma'am. Well, ma'am.
And these are our opinions. I don't want y'all coming into our comments. You don't know art, blah, blah. Shut up.
I don't know why people always do that. You don't know art.
Like, I can't have an opinion.
No, seriously. And as if we're not like educated enough to understand, but still.
Then I want to click the little icon and be like, let me tell you what I think about you.
No,
I'm
the
kidding.
problem is when you click the icon and they're like, be kind, spread love.
All inspirational.
If
Stuff
you don't
posted.
have something nice to say, don't say it. Then don't say it.
Mm.
That's all I got to say. Oh, your little pop socket with your dog looks so
Wonder who got me that.
cute. Patootie. So cute. Should we move on to like, what should we talk about? Shows?
Let's do it.
Oh, no. I have to talk about one thing. Well, it's show related.
Oh,
I feel like my prediction is coming true. Reality Steve, who is like a well-known source in the reality world, he has his sources and his ways of getting information. And he said that it is from a reliable source that The Bachelorette will air.
I ain't watching it.
Oh,
We know she doesn't end up with anyone.
well,
Usually,
actually,
it's exciting to like watch. Oh, I don't know. I've been seeing the
now
guy
she's
that
back with him. So they're trying to make it work. Well, I think I would still watch it out of like curiosity as to how it went. I'm not thinking she's going to go find the love of her life on it.
I don't judge anyone on how they choose to move and do life, but like watching Mormon Wives and how she literally was hooking up with Dakota the day before she left,
I know.
and then you're with these men,
Yeah.
and then to be I just
Well,
Taylor Frankie Paul needs to just
off grid a little.
off grid a little. Yes,
But I knew that this was happening.
yeah, we knew it
Like,
would be released. Yeah,
the statement literally said, will not be released at this time. Everyone's like, it's canceled. No, it's not. They spent so much money. They had so many brands invested in this. There's no way. I called it episodes ago. Go fact check. Like, there was no way ABC wasn't going to air it. And the funny thing is, it's not just going to be dumped on a streamer. It is going to air in a slot on ABC per Reality Steve, like each weeknight. Like, they're going to have a slot for it, and it's going to air weekly on ABC. Next week are ABC upfronts, where they're going to announce their new like slate of shows that are upcoming. And this is where Steve predicts that the news will be dropped. So
it'll do fine. She has a huge following. People will watch.
yeah,
for her.
like people will watch, and
But
like
not me. But you will.
Dakota's no saint either. So like whatever.
Honestly, after everything that happened with this and Mormon Wives, there's literally not one person I like on Mormon Wives except for Whitney.
I like Miranda.
Oh, I like Miranda.
Yeah.
I need my sister to have a little more of a backbone. She needs to start telling people to go fuck themselves.
I cannot believe this whole Jessie thing. Jessie is lucky because
She is embarrassing.
when this thing happened with Chase, her kissing Chase and all that, like she's very lucky that Scamanda happened at the same time, so that Amanda Batula's crime was way worse than hers, so that hers could be swept under the rug. But like kissing one of your close friends, like exes and father of their kids, is insane work. And now she's gallivanting with Marciano, the man who tried to take down her marriage when she was still in it.
Lied on her.
People
on her.
are like, good for her. Go, like, let her enjoy. But like, Marciano it's an odd choice.
First off, like I said, I do not judge a woman and
Yeah.
how they live their life, what they want to do. For her to be saying she has a roster and he's just someone, like, girl, ew, you have kids.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that.
Just the way she's saying it. But I think she's saying it like that to justify it and be like, everybody get off my back. Like, it's not
I'm
a
with
serious
multiple
thing.
people,
I'm just hooking up with people. There's a better way to say it.
Yeah, I was just like, that doesn't sound cute at all.
Yeah. It
And-
was off-putting.
And then also, like, why are you even entertaining being physical with a man that lied on you?
Yeah.
I would be so turned off. There's so many men out there. I just don't understand.
Yeah. And that's the thing too. Like, I feel like I really like you're going like when people are commenting and they're saying just like let her live this that. Oh my God, I'm like the number one proponent for that. Like, and you know what, she's going through a lot. People can't tell her, and us included, like what choices to make. If she's a free woman, let her live her life. I totally understand that, but it is a little bit layered when this man is a huge part of like the downfall of your marriage, and it's not like you kind of realized and went off with him. Like, you were so tormented by his lies. Apparently, he lied about you guys being intimate, and you were so sad and distraught over this. Like, for someone to do that is crazy, and also then create this feud in between, like your friendship with someone you were best friends with, and then lie on her, and the back and forth, and like then conspire with her after she became your ex-best friend. It's like dirty business.
And my issue too is like, if you want to hook up with Marciano, do your thing. Like, I don't want to see him on my page. You guys shooting merch together. You guys kissing out in public. Like, and like everyone says, it's your life. Do what you want. But I don't gotta support it. And I don't care for you anymore.
And it sucks because like I really
I used to
her,
like
and
her,
I
yeah.
still want her to do well, and I want her to be happy and all the things. But I just think this is like the judgment calls lately have not been so great. And even Macy, like, who I really very much enjoy, I think that the Sunday Sinners merch is going a little too far.
Mm.
Like, I know that, and it's funny because they're Mormon too, but like the back of the thing, like the front says like Sunday Sinners, right? The back says like there even hell has a basement or something, and then it's like flames. Like, who the hell would buy that? That's such a crazy thing to be like, yeah, this will sell out.
Yeah, Mormon Wives is like getting done for me. Like, bring Whitney back. She's the only thing entertaining now.
much.
She got a lot going on. Like,
Yeah.
she's the only one that I feel like
Agree though.
we saw her marriage and like there was a lot of like stuff in the beginning, but now they seem healthy. Now they seem good. He seems
Yeah.
like I like the growth
Yeah.
Whitney has had.
Yep.
You know, where everyone else Demi still can't stand her.
Yeah.
Layla needs a storyline so bad. Miranda,
Yeah.
I love. Give Miranda her own show.
I agree.
And Miranda needs to like,
I really
no
like
offense,
her.
and I like that she co-parents with Chase well, but that man keeps disrespecting you.
So
Obviously, it's easy to not be friends with chicks, but when the guy that you have a kid with
yeah.
is continuing to freaking circle your friend group, it's annoying.
Really insane. And like she continues to like swallow everything to just have like this good co-parenting relationship. And I feel for her because it's like, when is enough enough?
Yeah.
It's just so
And then
crazy.
you kiss my baby daddy, and then you send me flowers.
Yeah, no.
Like, come on now.
Oh my God.
That was
And
embarrassing.
apparently, like, he also, of course, because, you know, Chase gets around the friend group. He also was like dating more recently this girl who was like very close with Jesse. So she also sent flowers to the other girl. And even Miranda said, I feel more bad for her. And she was very like much best friends with Jesse. Like, what is this girl doing?
All I know is like watching Scamanda, watching everything go on with Miranda, all these shows like Vanderpump, all of them. I'm just like, I'm so happy I don't have a lot of friends because I don't know what's in the air where people
Maybe
just
it's those reality people.
like, is there 2 men in the world and that's why they keep circling around a lot of friends groups?
So
like, I don't get it.
crazy. And I watched Vanderpump Villa for you, and we don't have to get too into it, but like watching everything with Hannah and Marciano, this man, and it's like, are we living in different universes? Like, he's sitting here fully being like, I love this woman and da da da, and saying all this shit. Like, obviously, like we roll our eyes at it, but like
About Jesse or Hannah?
about Hannah, to sit here and like be like, I know her better than she knows herself, and she'll say the same about him, and they're so like they have this bond and this love and this, and like look at you with Jesse like parading around, like it's so bizarre. Like, what is this man?
I think
don't know.
Hannah in Vanderpump Villa was worse than Marciano.
I agree.
Like, Marciano was a little more calm. He wasn't like disrespecting her, doing other things, and she's like kissing him and then messing with other men. Like, I was just like, girl.
This was a really, really bad
Like,
season
Marciano
for
was
Hannah.
just Marciano.
I agree. I actually think I texted you and I was like, I think I disliked Hannah more this season.
Yeah, I was embarrassed for her.
I was so embarrassed for her. Although, I don't know if you'll agree with me on this. I'm curious. I started to really dislike, and I'm not saying she wasn't insufferable and she didn't deserve people to be annoyed with her and over her, but I thought at the end it went way too far with the way that the friends were, like the way that like Gabriella piled on and Hagen.
Oh, I disagree.
And when Cher was shooing her off like that,
I was all about it.
I felt like you were going to say that. I was so disgusted. I had to take a second. Like, I was
listening to all the shit Hannah was saying about all of them. Like, at least they're
talk
saying it to
shit
her
about
face.
her all the time.
At least they're saying it to her face.
Because they talk shit about her behind her back all the time.
When I was watching even the reunion, they're like, no one else understands what we go through because they don't record when she's yelling at us at night.
I think that it's a defense.
No, I think I understand it. I'm so fucking sick of their relationship. Watching it, I can't imagine being in the house with them. I cannot. I think she deserved that tenfold. I see why she runs to Marciano. Poor Hagen. I can't even imagine how much.
I felt like Hagen was so vicious at the
end.
I
think Hagen. I was so happy for him. I hope
I
was friends with her
I
again.
liked him, and then I saw the last.
She doesn't give the friendship that they give, reunion, and I get that.
I saw the reunion, and I was like, this is disgusting behavior from all of them.
I loved it.
I thought it was so nasty. Like, there's a level, and it was crossed. Like, at the beginning, I was fine with it. I wasn't fine with it at the end. I was grossed out. Yeah, no, I knew we weren't going to agree, but like, I firmly believe that was nasty work.
It's like friendships I have. Sometimes I get so sick of people, and it's like, I don't want to keep beating the same bush, and like we fight over the same things. And it's
so. Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
So now, do you understand Chriselle?
No, Chriselle's a bitch. No,
she wasn't even as bad as Hagen or Gabriella or
Cher.
Cher.
Don't get me wrong. I hate what's her face too.
They were
what's the other chick's name?
Emma.
Yeah, I don't
But
like
they
Emma
were
too.
so out of
But
line.
Chriselle's mean to everyone else too, not just.
I don't
yeah,
agree.
no, Chriselle's a fucking bitch. It's all about
Gabriella's
her.
a bitch.
Well, yes,
And
I'm not
Cher
saying
was
she's
a
not.
bitch.
I'm saying Hannah deserved the backlash she got. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but I just think they took it to
Don't
a
complain to me
level.
about how much you hate Marciano and then you go and sleep with him. I don't want to hear it. You know, I get
Yeah.
it. I would have
No,
saw
I
red.
I think that was
Ugh.
crazy because I agreed in the beginning, very much so. Even though Gabriella has not been a favorite of mine, really.
Yeah, I don't really
In
care
the
for her.
beginning of the season, she was very much coming to Hannah's defense and being like, "Nope, get away from her. Nope." Protecting her, like being the shield, like, and she didn't realize that Hannah's like running behind the scenes
Talking shit.
and hooking up with him, kissing him, doing all the things, like complete, like, but not talking shit that bad. It wasn't bad.
And then Marciano's
But,
your guy.
yeah.
And then he goes and tells
She's
her what you
playing
said.
all this. That was
Come on
crazy.
now.
He
Yeah.
said everything.
Everything.
I couldn't believe after it was just brushed
She
under the
deserved
rug.
that.
The fact that he
Mhm.
said everything that she said and made it sound even worse and crazy, and she would just run back to him. I'm like, you're some kind of sick. Like I really didn't like her this season. I'm not even saying I liked
Yeah.
her, but I think that, and I agreed with them in the beginning, but then I thought that the way that they were screaming and going, I was like, you guys that was
I loved
so
it.
insane.
I don't care for anyone on the show except for Stassi and Hagen. They're my favorite.
I don't like Hagen anymore.
I love
but
Hagen.
I love Stassi.
And I'm so happy. You know what I love about Hagen? He wanted to protect his energy. Like Hannah wanted
Yeah.
that friendship back, and he's like,
Like
I
Michelle.
just can't do it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's fine. I think that's perfectly okay.
Yeah. Yes, I
Chriselle's
just
okay too. I'm not saying Chriselle should have been friends with her.
Yeah.
I don't like Chriselle as a person.
Yeah.
Not that situation.
I think that
I think what's her face
Hagen,
is stupid.
I agreed with him most of the season, and then he got nasty.
Oh,
he
I
turned
loved
a
it.
corner, and I was like,
And
I don't
then
like that shit.
when she was sitting with Marciano talking shit about Hagen, I'm like, that's the one guy that's there for you. He's the one guy that
they
you
all
cried
talk
to.
shit.
No, she was closer to Hagen.
Hagen
like,
talked shit about her too, though.
after he found out
Mm.
everything.
Yeah,
Yes,
I don't
after
know.
she was moving funny. And I do think that, like, when they are back home, I think she is crying on his shoulder a lot about the whole
Yeah.
Marciano thing. And I understand why he
I
wants to move
agreed
himself.
with him, and he was my favorite until the end. And then at the end, I turned because I think they crossed a line. But for the majority, I aligned with I didn't like her. I aligned with all of their actions and feelings, but I think they took it a step too far by the end. I think my opinion now, if we had recorded a week ago before I watched the last like 2 episodes in the finale, I would have gone in and been singing their praises. And then just seeing that last reunion, that episode was sick.
See, I thought different too because her and Marciano were getting defensive. Like they weren't taking accountability. So I understood why the other side was getting mad. Because I'm like, they're not saying anything to make it better. They're like, have each other's back.
Yeah.
And it was them against everyone else.
Yeah.
But it's not like, but Hannah did apologize to Hagen. I'm happy that, you know, she
and
left it in
Sam
his plate.
pissed me off. Like, who are you? Like, I was
Oh,
just
yeah,
like,
Sam,
you
I don't
shut
care
the
for
hell
either.
up. Like, I just thought it was a little
I
crazy.
thought it was so funny when Marciano was like, you know, Sam, you're my friend. It shouldn't even be a thought to go after my ex. And I'm like, you are married with a messing woman. You're messing with a married woman, and you were going to talk about morals?
Yeah, that was really rich. A lot of things they do. I mean, they were insane. But Hannah had a horrible season.
Yes, they need.
I couldn't agree with her or understand.
Lisa needs to fire her.
What the hell happened?
And they thought that they were going to
You know
win.
what I love? I know. I think that was a joke. Like, I don't
No,
think
Marciano was pissed.
when they go on the and maybe honestly, I'm not gonna lie, like maybe Marciano could have gotten like a 10th, like a low one.
I didn't think he deserved
but
anything.
I don't think Gabriella deserve.
Oh, I didn't think she deserved anything.
I was like, poor chef. Why would they get the same number?
Yeah,
when
Hagen, I knew was going to get it.
Yeah,
He
I
kept
knew
getting great
Hagen was gonna
reviews.
get it,
Yep.
but like the chef should have been higher up.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It was. I don't know. I thought you could tell that at the end, like Hannah and them in the confessionals were like, yeah, this is my money. Like they just say that shit to make it suspenseful for the show.
Oh,
but,
I mean, in
they
front
don't
of
really
his
think-
face, Marciano was talking shit about Hagen. Yeah.
I think Marciano could have been in the running for a low one, maybe.
No,
He
needs
kept his mouth
self-control.
shut, and I was dying too
He looked
because
stressed.
Hannah tried to pin even the whiteboard on him, and he was so uncomfortable when she did that. And I was
Yeah.
like, girl, like that was all you though.
Yeah, she was the worst this season.
Yeah, she was.
Marciano enabled. I think he could have he could have removed himself and I think it would have been less drama if they weren't so tag teaming. You know.
Yeah. What a
But
season.
oof, yeah, what a
That
season.
show isn't like my favorite, but it definitely was a lot.
It
Like,
passes time.
and then I'm trying to think of like, I won't even talk about the fact that the stupid dad talk it was on there. They're like such losers.
Jordan is so corny.
He is
He wants to be the man so
thirsty,
bad.
and then he's like, "We're here to separate and stand on our own 2 feet instead of mom talk." Like,
dad talk will
you're
never be a
riding
thing.
their freaking coattails. First of all,
And like none of you guys and dad talk are like even attractive.
no one's interesting. No one is a decent human being. Like, it was so bad. He wanted a plot, like a storyline so bad. And I thought it was so funny how like Jordan goes in to like talk to Marciano. Like, this is the man that you have all these issues with, like that got in between your marriage, even though Jordan, shut the fuck up because you were cheating and paying escorts and doing all this shit before that happened. So you deserved way worse. But he goes to confront this man who got in the middle of his marriage. And he's like, call Brett. Tell Brett what Demi did. What? That has nothing to do with any. That just showed me he was just being an asshole. Like, he just wanted like somebody else to be taken down or for this to apply to some, like, for because it affected his marriage and he lost his girl. Like, he wanted Brett's the whole thing to go down. Like, what does that have to do with anything? Face the man and talk about what he did with your wife. Why are you talking about somebody else?
I think he doesn't give a shit about what him and Jesse did. I think he just wanted to have this alpha moment where he felt
and he thought everybody would be behind
and it was
him.
corny.
Yeah.
I was just like, I want to laugh in your face.
Yes.
Marciano, please laugh because I'm laughing.
Jordan was like, I'm eating.
Yes.
He thought he was like this leader of the thing.
Yes.
And he looked like a fucking fool.
I was like,
baby peen.
Napoleon complex.
Oh, baby need a high chair.
And then at the reunion when they were saying like, oh, did Jordan try to hook up with Hannah?
Oh my God. That was so stupid. He's such a loser.
Such a loser.
Oh my God. He's so thirsty.
You need to go back to the paid people you get.
No, seriously. That's your option right now. That is disgusting.
Too funny.
Do you want to end with, what do we have? Summer House? Oh, we could talk Summer House and RHORI a little bit.
Okay.
Which one do you want to do first?
We could do Summer House. I feel like the more I watch, the more I'm like, I can tell there's a thing there. There's something going on.
Yeah.
And poor Kyle, he's spiraling.
I would say that one thing is like so abundantly clear. Like, obviously we knew that Amanda, just as a friend, even if nothing was going on, has always like kind of crossed a line with the men in the house, especially the taken men in the house, and as a married woman. But I think in watching this stuff, let's just play devil's advocate and pretend like they weren't doing anything yet, but they were just like close and crossing a line, being too friendly with each other. The number one thing that stands out is you cannot sit here and downplay how much you knew what West meant to Sierra. That is the number one thing that is fact. Whether or not we know what was happening last summer when they were filming, we know for sure that Amanda knows how affected Sierra was by West, how in love Sierra was with West. And she's emotional. She's crying. She's like, oh my God, I need to protect her. She's so overly over the top defending and understanding and in seeing Sierra suffer from West, that you cannot even argue like, oh, this was just an ex from 2 years ago. Like, there's no argument for that whatsoever.
Can we talk about the leaked audio?
Yeah.
So my thing is, after listening to the leaked audio, it's very obvious that Amanda didn't care to not have a friendship with Sierra anymore.
Yeah.
She's saying is like, they're single, they're not together, I'm single, and it just happened. Yes, but you knew at the expense of never having Sierra as a friend again.
Yes.
So to me, it's just like, I think she did know, obviously, kind of like you mentioned, so obvious. She was way too involved in the relationship.
Yeah.
I don't want Wes to hurt her again. I know she would be all in it, but he may do what he did last time. Like, she's saying all these things. And it's like, girl, you're literally the enabler.
Yeah. It's so insane how, like, this needs to be studied, like, how fiercely she was, like, trying to defend Sierra and, like, protect her from West. And, like, she's the very person who, like, goes after West. And you have no excuse. You knew. The thing is, I don't even think it's, we expect things from men, but I also think that what was so hard for Sierra to articulate, like, it was very difficult for she was probably embarrassed because of how strong her feelings were, that she didn't communicate. Like, Wes may not have known how in love she was with him, but Amanda did, and she knew it very well. So, like, it's way, way, way worse, obviously, for a friend to do it, but also because of how much she knew that West affected her.
But also, I feel like West and her were going out on double dates. They were doing things together. Like,
Yeah.
he should know Sierra's not a girl that's just going to hook
Yeah.
up. Like, you know
And,
what her
like, even all
expectations
her
are.
crying, like, when they had that conversation, like, how affected she was, and then, like, she's just, like, yearning for him right after they
I
make
think
up.
Sierra and Amanda both need to be studied because what do they see in West?
Yeah, please.
He is not a man. He wants to be out all the time and party. He provides nothing. Like, there's nothing I look at West and I'm like, I get it. I
Yeah.
don't get it.
I think what happened, too, with Sierra is, like, it, like, was a gradual thing where they were close, and then he was giving her attention, and then she felt good. Like, it happened, whatever. But, like, Amanda, to lay it all on the line for a man who won't even claim you is crazy.
And no offense to Amanda, but
oh, well,
look at Sierra. Like,
yeah.
the first time he messed up with her and, like,
Yeah.
like, I'm just like, how can you do that to her and then have the audacity to try and do it
and
again?
you look like that. No, seriously.
Sierra's like, no offense, Amanda, but, like, I just
Yeah.
don't get it.
And, like, even the way that we're watching this season play out and how really horrible Amanda is to Kyle. Like, I can't believe that I'm feeling bad for Kyle.
And then I think about personalities. Like, I see Sierra and West together, and Sierra's fun, bubbly, cute, like, when she's, like, happy with him. And then Amanda's, like, boring,
Yeah.
like, complaining all the time, doesn't want to do it.
Monotone.
Like, yeah, monotone, thinks she's the shit when she's not.
Does
nothing.
nothing.
So I don't get it. I
Yeah.
don't get it.
It's really insane. And hearing the audio, too, you can just tell, like, it's, like, so alarming to me how under, like, his spell she is, that she's just like, yeah, I'm going to be this, like, united front with this man who's, like, not even my boyfriend, lose everything over it, acts like it wasn't a big deal. And, like, you just know they're sitting there being like, it was nothing. We were all single, like, harping on the fact that, oh, I'm not, so what? Even though I was married, like, I'm not with him. That's not the point. That's not the point. That's not why people are upset with what you did.
What I'm upset about most, too, listening to that is I don't hear Wes at all.
At
Why is
all.
all Amanda? It's all Amanda. Why doesn't Wes get as much of the smoke as her? Like, Wes and her husband and Kyle were friends. Why isn't he getting as much smoke?
Well,
it's crazy.
I do believe that Amanda was, like, even more in the wrong in this situation. However, it's not even that Wes not getting the smoke. It's that Wes did not speak up or come to
Sliding
Amanda's
right through.
defense
Yep.
once. You see what's happened, and you are such a loser that you're letting Amanda have to speak up and answer for all of it, and you sit by. Not once does he speak up and defend her.
Yep.
Or, like, a man who is with you and standing with you no matter what is going to be like, well, hold on, listen. This is what happened, or I did this, or come to her defense, or speak with her, stand united with her. He didn't even do that. And Kyle, and we only heard leaks, but Kyle afterwards, like, confirmed this. He was like, yeah, I was surprised to see that there was not one time where he stood up and defended her.
And now that I look back at things, and I'm not excusing Kyle's behavior at all, but I'm seeing a different side of Kyle now.
Yeah.
And, like, I kind of want to support Loverboy, like, kind of how you
Yeah.
did. Like, Amanda might have been, I don't even know, off camera with him, like, maybe treating him like
Yeah.
shit. I have seen some times where, like, you chose to marry this man after knowing what he did to you.
Yes.
So there's no excuse for that. But as a wife, like, you should be meeting him halfway and trying to build this
How
relationship.
many years have we seen them never sleep together, never even have fun together, never go on a date? And she never wanted to, like, they're such totally different people. Like, she wouldn't even rally and just be like, oh, like, I'll come out with you tonight. Like, let's go, like, go out. Your friends are here. And, like, literally, you're getting paid to do this. So get your ass up and go out.
It's giving she doesn't want to be around her husband.
Even, like, yes,
Yeah.
even the things that we see that are, like, basic things, like, he'll text her all day. Hey, babe, just landed. Hey, get in my Uber. Hey, this, say that. No
Nothing.
response.
Mhm.
I was watching the latest episode, and he was like, oh, I'm going to play music, like, blah, blah, blah. And she doesn't answer. He's like, oh, hello, I'm going to play some music. Like, she doesn't say anything.
Yeah.
And, like, it's just like they're these passing ships. So what do you expect? Like, what do you expect at this point? And it's like you're just so bitter about the situation you're in. The fact that you won't even respond to this man at this point.
Yep. And the difference is, like, she knew what she was marrying with Kyle.
100%.
Kyle says that when they first started dating, she was fun. She wanted to do things. Then she changed.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not like they're kind of like growing and wanting the same things.
Yeah.
She's obviously growing and I wouldn't even say growing. I don't know what the hell she's doing with her life.
Yeah.
Whereas Kyle's like, you know, yes, he DJs. He's trying to make something out of that. Like, it became a passion for him.
Yeah.
They're just not meant for each other. And I think he did try and put in more effort than her.
Yeah. And we're seeing them in therapy. She's not even trying. She won't even, the fact that she will not respond to him, he's in your face talking to you, you don't respond. He texts you, you don't respond. You're in the same house, you never see each other, you won't go sit even next to him. He almost freaking literally came when she kissed him because he hasn't had a kiss from her in how long when you saw that scene because they were forced to kiss because they played that spin the bottle game. I was like, oh my God, this is alarming.
And the last thing I'll say on this, what broke my heart watching was Sierra loves Amanda so much that she's trying to help her with her marriage. She's saying maybe you guys need space. Maybe you need to find each other again.
Yeah.
You know, start dating and fall in love. And she literally, and even with Kyle, she's talking to both of them. She's trying to mediate. And meanwhile, she's trying to work on things with Wes. And Amanda sees this all going on. And instead of her reciprocating that friendship, she decides to do things with Wes.
Insane.
You should have been focused on your marriage, your divorce, what's going on. And I feel for Sierra.
Yeah.
It's okay. She's going to be on Dance with the Stars.
I know. I'm so excited for her.
Her looks are going to be amazing.
Insane. And I really want to see. I hope that she gets paired with Val. I really love that
nice,
pairing.
yeah.
And I know that's who she wants.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we saw, you know what's an interesting part of this too? KJ, if you think about it, KJ was besties with West. And West brought him into the show. And he hadn't apologized or acknowledged anything with him until after the reunion. Did you see that he sent a text and KJ read it on Watch What Happens Live?
No, I heard KJ they'll definitely have Sierra's back on with everything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But so West sent a text to KJ after the reunion after the reunion filmed. And he sent a really nice message, but KJ was I haven't been able to bring myself to even open it. I'm just so upset, and we used to be so close, and it sucks. But I haven't even opened it. And
I can't trust you around my girl.
Andy was well, what? Kind of asking what's in it, or would you tell us? And then he was I haven't even looked at I haven't brought myself to look at it. So he's let me look at it right now. And then he's I'll read it. And he read it out loud on Watch What Happens Live. Do you want me to read it to you?
Well, is it an apology kind of thing? Okay.
I don't know if you want details or me just to summarize.
No, I mean, for everyone.
But, okay, KJ text West. Let's see how this does for us on Google in a pinch. Read what West Wilson texted KJ Dillard. Yep, here we go. Okay. I wanted to thank you so apparently context clues, KJ must have shared some deep personal things during the reunion. So that's referenced in the text.
Okay.
I wanted to thank you for your articulation and kindness yesterday, despite being hurt. I've been off social, and I think I lost touch with how much hurt there was. LOL. I'm incredibly sorry. Also sending you love in regards to your mental health. You shared a lot yesterday, and I know it might carry much weight. Now, but I'm always rooting for the best for you. I know it will take some time, but whenever you feel like you're ready, lunch or a phone call would mean a lot in the spirit of healing. No need to respond. Take your time.
No one wants to be friends with your ass. Character thing.
Here's the thing. After this, the person, I forget who it was, some guest was next to, and I apologize, I probably don't watch that show, sitting next to KJ and was well, that was a really nicely worded thing. And then Andy was it was. Then then Andy goes on his radio show the next day. He's he did a really good job with that apology. And I'm just yeah, he did a great job with Sierra's apology too, right?
Yeah.
How are you actions over words? Please, you're going to fall for this shit just like everybody did. What about Sierra's apology? Look how he treated somebody he cared so much about and was so affected by and was so apologetic to, right? Look at how he acts. He doesn't give a fuck. Don't fall for it. That's some bullshit.
And I do think if it was true love and blah, 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 they would have went into this reunion not being defensive. They would have been we know we're wrong. We know we're shitty. we couldn't help how we felt.
Yes.
And then I would have been like, you know what? Yeah, let people just fucking say what they need to say and just take it.
Yeah.
But the fact that they're being
100%
defensive,
agree.
the fact that Wes is like, freaking Amanda's a little chihuahua just barking. He's just sitting there.
Sitting there, doesn't give a fuck about
It's
her.
giving Ray J.
Still fucking other bitches, period. Period, exclamation point. That's the new thing I've been saying, and I kind of love it. Period, exclamation point.
There's a reunion where Ray J was with his girl, and then he like snapped his fingers or said, "Go get her," and she got up and attacked another girl. Yeah, exactly.
No, I put together context clues that he probably snapped at somebody like that, but ew. But no, like that's so embarrassing for Amanda. Like he doesn't even claim her. Like they're not even in a. Anyways,
And maybe I'm old school, but like when you do something that hurtful, knock on my door. I may slam the door in your face, but sending me a text, I'm just like,
yeah.
Did ChatGPT write that for you?
Yeah. And it's like, I would look at these people sideways if they start like, I mean, I'm sure it'll happen, but like if everyone, because even like Bailey and Lindsay, like were kind of like, I know Bailey said she had like checked in on Amanda because like it was getting a little scary and dark for her. And like Lindsay, like it's like they have a little bit of an open line of communication, even if they're not like friends with them right now. But I feel like it could get to a place where they still are friends with Amanda and West. And I just think that's wrong.
I heard the spinoff unfolds everything that happens with Wes and Amanda.
Yeah. So In the City originally didn't address it. So I think they're like tacking on a bit of the fallout afterwards. So like they probably started filming stuff now.
I'm going to be watching that
shit.
shit.
So now we're going to watch it, even though I wouldn't have watched it otherwise.
Yes.
Danielle's on it, which the CEO and founder herself.
But it
really
cracks me up that she was the one that called out Amanda back in the day.
I know, that is really
that she
funny
can't be trusted. Yeah.
But I just don't like her, but that's fine. Like that's a great
I don't care for her
claim
either.
to fame to have called it.
I think like Lindsay needs her own show.
Lindsay is hilarious.
So funny.
It's so funny because like I got into Summer House late, and like at first I was like, this woman's insufferable. She's crazy.
When she was dating, what's his face? Carl, I was like, I can't stand her.
I couldn't stand her in so many things, and like I was like, what is the lore behind this woman? Like I couldn't understand it, and now I'm like, what a diva.
Yeah, I love her. Yeah.
Like what a fucking
Lindsay became a mom, and I'm like,
diva.
Who is this queen?
I like even like her weird ass shit. Like she's like, we're having a freedom dinner. We're having an announcement for my like it's just so funny. She's so.
There's two scenes in Summer House that live rent free in my head.
Okay.
And both have to do with Paige.
Okay, love her.
One is when Lindsay gets proposed to, and she's like, she wore shoulder pads.
Yeah.
Who wears shoulder pads?
She's like, of course she knew she was getting engaged.
And then the other is when Sierra's asking for the expiration date on something.
Oh my God. That's something we would do.
I was like, Sierra's me. That's me.
Like,
and then you be the one like, hello.
It expires in September, but it says August 13th. When is it's
like
August 13th. It's August 13th, but it expires in September. Okay, so if it's August 13th, then what day in September does that expire? It doesn't matter. It's August. It expires in September. And
those two are like my favorite. Like, I laugh every time I think about them.
I love it. It's so funny and true. Let's get into Real Housewives of Rhode Island.
Okay, I think we like kind of agree who our favorites are. Alicia grew on me.
Oh,
Alicia's like that friend that I'm just
a
like
queen with a cracker.
Yeah, I'm just like I look at her and I'm like I can't even be mad at you.
Her and her dolls, like
the dolls. I was like, girl, you're creeping me out.
I fucking die. Like Real Housewives of Rhode Island is such an incredible franchise. Where like the cast, like where did you find these people? Very specifically, Alicia, Joellen, willing to say it all, do it all, investigate it all. I'm living. I love Liz. Like, and you know what I like? That there's no, well, yes, there's going to be like people kind of against each other and like, you know, he said, she said kind of stuff. There's no true like villain of the show. It's not like you like hate someone and you know when you get this like angry like thing at some
Rilla's husband.
They're all well, yes. That's the Brian, the non-gym ownership loser.
He's bringing her coffee every morning.
Non-gym goer. No, period. He's
so
the villain. But like, you know what I mean? Like you get so angry and annoyed at like that person. It's not like that. Like everyone just has their own lore. And there are things that you could like and don't about like each person. Like sometimes you're like, oh, that was a little crazy or that's amazing or that.
Like,
it's so funny.
Makes me like these two girls look exactly the same.
Dolores and Liz?
No.
Rosie and Kelsey?
Yes. And I'm just like, Which one's which?
Yes.
Rosie is the news person?
Yes.
Okay.
But Kelsey is like a little bit on a planet of her own of gorginess. Like she's so beautiful.
I think they're both beautiful.
Oh, of course.
Oh, I love the way
course.
Rosie dresses. I'm just like, I need to be in her closet. She dresses so cute. Hair always looks good.
Yeah,
like,
she's really cute.
Where like she does a lot, but I think it's
Yeah.
so cute. Whereas
Kelsey,
I want to call her Chelsea. Kelsey
Yeah.
is like more like natural, like, you know, like she's just like cute. She's like, you know, like she doesn't do too much.
are you sure?
Yeah. Oh my God.
She's so glam.
No, see, I think the opposite. I think Rosie
Well,
has
Rosie
like
to me
space
is giving,
buns,
yeah,
hair's
she's
out.
giving newscaster for sure.
Yes, she's wearing
As a journalist.
like she wears things. I'm like, oh, I wouldn't wear that to that, but
Yeah.
like she look good.
Yes, she is like more. Yes,
Over
I
the top,
agree.
yeah.
Like the pink outfit with the like 3D and her dress.
Oh my God! Every
and,
time I
like,
see the screen, I'm like, babe, I
yeah,
want space buns.
it's so
Babe,
cute.
I want that outfit.
Yeah, no, she is cute and fun.
Yeah.
I just think there's something about Kelsey that's so tea to me, but it's just
I think I'm also biased at her lifestyle.
yeah.
That I'm just like,
I know
what's going on?
But I still like love. That's the thing. Like there are things that you can look at sideways, but you still have like something about each of them that you just like. They're just perfect.
She
love
cracks me
this
up.
cast.
Like I like even with
She's
like
so
I
funny.
like I always mention, I don't care what people choose to do with their lives, but when she's out to lunch with them, and she's like, I love them both. And I'm like,
yes.
she goes, but we're not
She's
like
bringing the boyfriend around while living in the other guy's like place. She's not even hiding that she has like another man on the side. It's so funny.
And Rosie's little commentations to everything she does cracks me up. But
Yes.
I do agree with her. Like, she spent 10 years with this man. If he wants to take care of her till she gets on her feet and, like,
100%.
I'm just like, oh,
Why not?
okay, fine. Yeah.
We love cordial endings.
And
like,
she's right. There's people that are in marriages for 10 years and they get divorced and they don't get half that shit.
Yes.
So her
It's
lifestyle, her choice.
I totally agree. And I was dying when like they did the breakup scene, like all the phones ping and blah, blah. Then like think about it now. Like you're calling your friend who's like going through a breakup, and Liz is FaceTiming Kelsey, and she's like, "How you doing, Ma?" Like whatever, and she's rolling her face with the red light mask. She's just on the FaceTime rolling her face. She's like, "Hey,
That's
Ma," like Kelsey's going through a
Breakup.
I would like to think that's not me. I would like to think I'd be like at your door, like, or
Oh my God, no,
crying
you would
with
put everything
you.
down. You'd be like, I'm on my
no,
way.
I know it's funny, but like it was.
You would just never FaceTime me and I'm doing something with skincare.
Yeah, like yes, I know. But I was gagged when she was like, Leah, let me do my fucking red light therapy while I check in on Kelsey. Like, put it down for the FaceTime. It's such a funny like juxtaposition.
Another thing I like appreciated too was when Rosie and what's the one that I don't think do much? Ashley, they're friends, right? They're the ones that are friends? I confuse them.
Yes.
Okay, so when they're in the room talking, I was like, yeah,
Like
Kelsey,
Queen
go.
Ashley.
I said, go right in there. They talking shit about you, go right in
Yeah.
there. She walked right in. I said, I love this shit.
Yeah.
I love
I
this
live
shit.
for all of it. Like I genuinely do. And I think everyone has their place. And like Ashley is also like if you planted like a normal person like
Her mask.
in the wait, maybe I didn't finish the end of this
Oh.
episode, but what was it?
It was just like a gold face.
Wait, was
like
it
it was a gold face and she had no
what
mouth
was the
opening.
mask for?
They did like a masquerade dinner.
Okay.
Where they each kind of talk about, and then Liz put masks based on people's personality.
Oh,
so Rosie
stop.
had this big one.
Oh, stop.
Joellen had a jester.
Oh my
Was
God.
she the one with the jester? I think she had the jester.
Yeah.
And then everyone was like, "Oh, Ashley got the worst."
Oh, that's hilarious. That is so
Yeah,
funny.
so
But I
funny.
feel like that's really tea. I think it's funny that you just like plant like a voice of reason type of or like more normal person in the cuckoo nest. And then you have Rula.
Oh, I forget about Rula.
No, listen. So does her man. Like the previous episode with my mom's in the hospital. I gotta go. You've got to be joking. Wake up, stand up, girl. Like it's to the point where now she's the one that's hard to watch. Like it's embarrassing. She's standing 10 toes down for this man. Like it's gone so far. Brian, get up and go. Like
the reason or like the moment I knew I love Joellen and when she's
oh
like
my
talking
God.
to Rula in front
I
of her
love
man and was like,
Joellen.
your man's cheating on you.
Yeah.
You're letting him make
But
you look
he
like a
is,
fool.
Ma.
It's so funny. And I'm just like, her man's not saying shit. He's just standing there.
Yeah. He's like, I can't say anything because it's
It's
true.
Yeah.
And then Rula gets in the car. Why didn't you defend me? This was your time to defend me. And then she goes on Watch What Happens Live, and Brian's in the audience, and Andy's like, well, what's going on?
I couldn't believe it.
And he's like, yeah, this is all like made up bullshit. Like it's old, it's this, it's that. The Joe Ellen is like exactly what we needed. She's got timelines. She's got texts in the real time. She goes, oh, they're in the car right now. There's a post. And Rula is like literally sitting there like, oh no. First of all, hold on a second. The math ain't mathing. You are about to get on this bus, right? All of a sudden he's in crisis. He's got to go.
The timeline was so funny.
Like, and Joe Ellen doesn't know. She just thinks, and they all were feeling bad. Like they were like, oh, it's like, I hope he's okay. Like she actually said to Brian, like, I hope she's okay. Then she gets this text and she's like aghast, and it's perfect timing. Like they leave and all of a sudden this happens. Yeah, it makes sense. They call Rula, make it make sense. Your man's, and that's your husband, so that's your mother-in-law's in the hospital. You're not with him. Oh no, he went by himself. Why? What? How is that normal? You could have stayed on the bus then. Why did you leave with him to stay home? Why aren't you at the hospital? He's not at the hospital, bitch. Wake up.
My thing, too, is, like, there are times where people's relationships, like, they know their men stepping out. They don't care. That's their, but, like, they choose. But the fact that his mistress is ballsy enough to post pictures with him.
She's also great casting.
knowing he's married.
Yeah.
Like, that's when I'm like, okay, one, not only do you make me look stupid, this side bitch is making me look stupid. There's no way in hell. I cannot imagine me that embarrassed.
Yeah, and she keeps, like, calling, like, she used a word, what was the word that he was going to say? Like, Brian was, like, on Watch What Happens Live, and he was going to use a word. I forget what it was, like some derogatory term to describe her. And you could tell that's the word they used for the mistress. And he was like, oh, and then he stopped himself, and she's like, no, you could say it. I was like, Rula, don't sit here and talk shit about this woman. She's laughing at you.
He's the biggest one that's clowning you.
And he is too. Like,
yeah, I agree.
Girl,
you look stupid.
Like, you think that it's so, just admit it. Like, I think it was Liz who said it, who was just like, just say, you know what, you don't want to talk. Sometimes you just accept it and that's fine. But like, stop trying to pretend like you don't think this is happening.
Insane.
I can't even believe how much she doubles down with this man.
One part that we watched, I'm not sure if you got up to it yet, but when Joe Ellen's talking about like how she grew up with her mom and there was a part that was like, oh my God, this is so sad. She said that she feels like she's not very warm and she's a little cold because but I don't think that about Joe Ellen. I think she stands up for her friends.
Yeah.
I think she's a great wife, great mother. So I think while she may...
And she says it straight. Like,
but I do think there's a warmness to her that she doesn't realize.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think she's a bitch.
She doesn't seem cold.
She's forward.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think she needs to give herself more credit because she's actually sweet.
Yeah, and like, she's actually looking out for her. She's like, look, like, I'm telling, even when they sat down and she was like, I just want you to know this information. If you're good with it, whatever, but you're telling me that you would want to know. Like, that's actually true. Like, she's sitting there. She's like, well, if something's actually still going on, but it's not. She's like, if something's actually still going on, I would want to know. She's like, well, it is. Yeah. And she's like, no, it's not.
And then she gets so defensive. And Liz said it perfectly. If you want us to stop talking about your marriage, say that.
Yes.
We'll let him do whatever the hell he's doing.
Yeah.
We won't say nothing. And she doesn't say that. So they're trying to help you.
Yeah.
And if you really don't want the help, say that.
Yeah.
Say, I'm going to stay with my
you know what? I'm going to stick
husband.
with Adam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Literally. Oh, my Lord.
And my thing is, I find it so funny that Joe Ellen is friends with the girl and sees her posting.
No, it's
and the girl doesn't block her or delete her.
It's
Like,
so tea. I love it. I live for that line of communication. Joe Ellen deserves her flowers for carrying this season. Incredible.
Joe Ellen, we could be friends.
Oh my God, no!
I'll come visit for some lobster rolls.
Like the whole cast, obsessed. Like Gold Star, amazing franchise.
Jolo needs to move there so she could be all up in it.
Oh my God, I love it. I live for it. Obsessed.
Yeah, if you guys aren't watching, you need to watch. Yeah, it's
such
so good.
Great TV.
Yeah, it's.
All right, same place, same time next week.
If you're watching on YouTube,
yes,
please make sure to subscribe. We're also on TikTok and Instagram at girlplease_podcast. And we have some upcoming great news we will share with you guys soon that we will be hosting.
Yes, I was thinking the same. Okay, love you guys. Bye.